family, the Mac family, family, family.
B-Mac family.
What's up, everyone? As promised, Dee and I are doing a Q&A today. The question that we will be responding to today is, where did we meet or how did we meet? So let's get into it, as Paris would say. So we met in high school. We were actually, how do I want to say this?
I was already there.
So she was already there.
What, my junior year?
Yeah, you were in your junior year, and I was a sophomore. And it was like the second semester.
So spring semester.
Spring semester when we met. We actually knew some of the same people, but we didn't really know each other. I thought she was cute. She tricked me. She was wearing hazel contacts at the time, and I thought she was just the cutest thing. But as you can see, those were not her eyes. But anyways, so one of our mutual acquaintances, at the time, she was trying to sabotage me by telling Deidre that I thought she was cute.
This is Jasmine's side of the story. I don't know
Okay, well,
I don't know these events.
Right. Okay, so we were having a conversation. She asked me about who I thought was cute and whatnot, and I mentioned to her that I thought Dee was cute. And I guess she was trying to be funny or whatever the case may be. She went back
to be funny?
because she probably thought that you was not gonna go for me.
Oh.
Because at the time I had boyfriends. I was in relationships. So you know,
Plural.
she probably thought that Deidre would not go for me for that particular reason. So she went and she told her or whatever. So then one day, Deidre stopped me in the hall and handed me a note.
It was the same day.
Was it the same day?
It was the same day she told me.
Okay, so the same day she told her, she stopped me in the hall, handed me a note. You know, it basically was like, you cute. And
Wow, it was like, I heard you feeling me. What's up? Give me that number, you know.
Oh my God. I don't know, whatever. She gave me a note, and I ended up calling her that night, and we probably were on the phone, like, you know, in high school you talk all night long. So we probably were on the phone like all night long, and then from there it just was on and popping. Yeah. Well, I mean, you had somebody though. So Deidre was in a relationship when we first started talking.
It was at the end. It was pretty much at the end.
Well, whatever. She was in a relationship, and I, like I said, was in a few relationships, but they weren't anything serious. So it was easy for me to just leave them alone when I felt like Dee and I were really progressing.
How long did it take you to do that?
I mean, you know, I don't know. I don't know. But as soon as, you know, I figured we were really making it official, I let them go.
Okay.
Yeah. It was pretty, you know, it was quick, you know. They wasn't nothing. It was no big deal. So, yeah, when we officially made it official, you know, everything was great. Now we did go through that whole, for like that next, was it that same year or the rest of the school year, Khadijah was ashamed of me. So she
Is not true. That's not true. I grew up, I would say, I'm speaking for myself, as like a more sheltered type of kid. Like, I was the oldest. I was to myself. I ain't bother nobody. I knew people, but that's about it. I just knew them, you know. I didn't like different, you know what I'm saying, in high school because, yeah, I don't know. I'm still the same way to this day, so it's...
So, for me, I had to come out to my people about me being, you know, this way.
I think we skipped over. So, our high school time meeting was back in 2002 for people. We didn't
right.
say that.
Oh,
we just said
yes.
like...
So, it was back in 2002 when we met. Sorry. So, I was 15 and she was 16. So, naturally, you know, I was scared about coming out. But I think when it came to me and her, you know, my relationship and how I felt about her, I wanted people to know. Like, I was just so excited and so in love with her that I didn't care who knew that I was, you know, now a lesbian. And she was out in terms of her family, but for, you know, everyone else, no one knew about Khadija's lifestyle. Correct, right? Okay, I mean, so in high school, you know, here I am, you know, I'm getting bashed every day about liking women and, you know, doing the most. And here I have this woman that, you know, I'm in love with, who is walking 50 feet behind me or texting me and saying, meet me here, because she wasn't out yet. So I dealt with that for...
I wouldn't say I wasn't out yet. People probably knew, but it's not like I was just broadcasting it to the world like, hey, I'm gay. I mean, I was a don't ask, don't tell kind of person, or that's my business, not y'all's. So I'm not just gonna just like give it to you, I guess. But when people did ask me, it wasn't like I said no or something like that. It's just I wasn't the first to give the information. You know what I'm saying? I've never been that type of person. Still am not.
Okay, well, whatever. Either way, she mistreated me. I still stuck around, and then I ended up switching schools. So when I switched high schools, that's when she really felt the heat, because she couldn't see me every day.
What?
Of not being able to see me every day. She couldn't see me every day. So she had to make do with seeing me on the weekends, or, you know, whenever we could see each other. So the moral of that story is she should have treated me right when she had me in her presence.
I didn't feel no heat. I ain't feel no heat.
My God. Anyways, so that is pretty much how we met. I think that's
a story.
Huh? That's pretty much how we met. She broke up with whoever she was dealing with. I'm not gonna say any names. And I broke up with the people that I was dealing with. And we just was like, we gonna be together. So there are a lot of other intricate pieces to this story. We will get into those later on. But that pretty much sums up that question.
If you have any more questions, just post in the comments for us specifically, or like anything regarding our relationship, or our kids, or anything like that. Just make sure you post in the comments, give this video a like, as my son would say, subscribe, and yeah,
send me a DM or whatever, and we will definitely do our best to try to answer all questions that